Hi, friends. This is Pastor Jacob. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have been able to experience the goodness, truth, and beauty of God in the midst of everything that's going on. I hope you've been staying hopeful and faithful, and I hope you've been staying connected with your fellow brothers and sisters. But today I wanted to reach out in regards to some of what is going on at the state level and how that affects us here at Ozark. Many of you know, many of you are aware that Governor Parson made an announcement yesterday, Monday, in regards to the Show Me Strong recovery plan. And presumably, this is a multi phase plan, and they were rolling out kind of the first phase. And this first phase allows for certain businesses, mainly retail shops and others, to begin opening and operating as they once had, while still maintaining some of those social distancing practices. And this takes place. It starts off on May 4th, Monday, May 4th, which is this coming Monday, a week from yesterday. Um, I wanted to reach out and share uh, some of what I'm thinking, because I'm sure many of you have a lot of questions, and like me, I'm sure you're just chomping at the bit to get back together again and to meet and to have worship together as the body of Christ. But I wanted to just share where I'm at. I've been in conversation with some of our church leadership, and I will continue to be in conversation with some of our church leadership. Um, but really, what it comes down to is, the buck stops here with me. Um, and so I want to share kind of where I'm at with all of this. Um, and where I land is that I think it's really wise for us to kind of step back. I know we want to get together so badly. I want us to get together so badly and worship together. But I think at this time it's wise for us to kind of step back and just let's see how things kind of play out, given the circumstances with what's going on with the virus and the number of cases and all of that. I think it would be good for us to pay attention to that, to watch that, but to operate as we have been throughout the month of May. So that's my plan: is for us to continue operating as we have been for the last month and a half or so, as we have been through the month of May. So through the end of May, and then at the end of May, uh, we'll revisit this. We'll be in conversation throughout May, but we'll revisit this and kind of make a decision on how we move forward from that point on. So what that means for us is that we'll continue to worship online. We'll continue to offer that. We will continue the church will continue to remain closed to outside groups. We'll still maintain office hours. You can still call the office. You can still stop by if you have something to drop off or if you need to pick something up. But we'll be closed to outside gatherings, and we obviously will continue to worship online. I want you to know that this is a very difficult decision to make. So as I said, I want almost nothing more than to see you all, to see your faces. I'm continually reminded when I run into one of you or talk to you on the phone, just how important it is for us to gather together. If we've learned nothing else from this pandemic and being quarantined, we've learned how incredibly important it is to our mental health, our spiritual health, our emotional health, to actually physically gather together. So it's with a heavy heart that we proceed in this way, but I think it's the wisest decision for us at this time, the most prudent decision for us at this time, and I think it's the most faithful decision for us at this time. I think we need to have a heart for the most susceptible, the most vulnerable in our midst. We need to be looking out for those folks and protecting them as best we know how. And the reality is, we will still be the church throughout the month of May, as we have been for the last month or so. We'll continue to worship together. We'll continue to connect in new and different ways. We'll continue to be creative about how we be the church. And we'll continue to reach out to our neighbors. But friends, I want to encourage you, if you have any thoughts, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns about any of this, please reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about this. I want your voice to be heard, um, but I also want you to know where I stand with this, and how I think we should move forward, what the best way is for us to move forward. But friends, as you continue on this week, as we enter into another weekend coming up in a few days, I encourage you to do everything you can to stay safe and well. Do everything you can to stay connected. Do everything you can to stay faithful. And friends, I wish you and pray on you the fullness of Christ's blessings. But blessings to you. Take care. Miss you. Can't wait to see you. Uh, but we will meet again. Blessings to you all.